Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano ADA. For me, still here not convincing yet the price action to the upside in this recovery here at the moment, even though it is quite good to see that we are recovering across the markets. However, the recovery has come to a halt. We're currently consolidating. Now that could indicate we are pushing higher because we weren't rejected strongly, we are only consolidating. But the internals of this move from the low here at around 31 cents to the recent high of around 38, they are not necessarily impulsive, they are not necessarily super bullish. So we're going to take a look at that. Overall for ADA, of course, there is now the possibility to restart a bullish wave pattern from the recent low. We've made another low, we have come down really close to my ideal target of 30 cents. We haven't reached it quite though, but okay, that's fine. I think we've come close enough with considering the volatility that is going on in the market at the moment. But we have the chance to restart a bullish count, of course, but there is just, for me, there is not enough evidence yet. Yeah, it still doesn't really convince me yet, that price action, and we talk about why, but I'm happy to be convinced that it's more bullish. But first of all, a few things need to happen. So generally my view here at the moment is that we are still in this move to the downside. That would be a very bearish viewpoint, but there are a couple of viewpoints that you can take here. So the first point is that this is a wave 1 moving up in 2. We've done a wave 3 down. This is a wave 4. Oh no, not that. 1 second, let me just change that. We've come down in 1, moved up in 2, come down in 3. 3 is finished. This currently is a wave 4, and then we come down in 5. Now this is a very short wave 3 that indicates that wave 5 must not be longer than wave 3, because wave 3 can't be the shortest one. That is the rule. Okay, that is the rule. So in this scenario, if this is the correct one, then the 5th wave needs to be quite short. Yeah, so let's say wave 3 was finished, let's say maybe even wave 4 is finished, then wave 5 must not drop below 25 cents in this current scenario. Of course, wave 4 could push a bit higher, but actually also in this scenario, wave 4 can't push higher. If it does, then we have to go into a different scenario that we get more clarity in which scenario we are. Because why can it not go higher? Well, let's see, because we've already touched the 50% Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so this can't really go any higher. If it goes above 37.5 cents, then I will have to reconsider my view here, and we will then have to talk about the scenario, either a very bearish one or a very or a bullish breakout pattern. So let me explain. I know it's a bit complicated, but that is what the chart is like. So if we go any higher than the 37.5 cent level, then I would have to assume either this wave 3 was never finished, that we're going down really low, maybe in the region 15 cents, and that this is only a 1-2 setup of the 3rd wave. Yeah. In this particular scenario, we would say the retracement, so this is a 1 then, and this a 2, and in this wave 2, we're currently subdividing in WXY. So we've finished our wave W, we're now in an X wave, and we would come down in Y. And the reason for that is that we've so far only seen 3 waves really. Yeah, we've seen here an A, B, C, and the weakness over the last few hours indicates that, well, the C wave is probably finished. We're coming down, consolidating in wave X. We see 3 waves in wave X. We could now see a push higher in wave Y. Target for that Y wave, $42.5, the 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, so that's sort of this scenario. And then if we have this 1-2, we would after that afterwards come down in the wave 3 of the wave 3. So if we see a clear 3-wave pattern here, then this will be what it's, this will be what it's like. And then the real test, and where we get the clarity then, will be the retracement afterwards. Because if in the retracement afterwards, if it is actually an impulsive move down and we break the 31 cent level, then it's pretty much evidence that we are in the 3rd wave, and we could get into the lower 20-cent area first. However, if in the retracement down we are holding support, ideally sort of we are holding the 34.2 cent level, that wave B, or even the wave X low, the 35.3 cent level. If we're holding that and we are already seeing some bullish potential evolving, then it could indicate that we already are in a breakout pattern and that the bearish viewpoint here doesn't work out. Yeah. Again, which one is going to play out, it's very hard to say. What I can tell you that at the moment the ADA chart doesn't really convince me yet, so it needs to do more to convince me to switch over to a bullish scenario. At the moment I see the move to the upside here as corrective, and one more reason for that is because even I couldn't even say that this here was a wave 1, this was a 2, this was a 3, this was a 4, and we get 5. That would only be possible in a diagonal pattern, but again also that is less likely. And this third wave here, if it is a third, it is very short only, right? So yeah, you know, we need to get a bit more clarity. At the moment the focus is still down. It's nothing where I would predominantly be long on. I think there is short-term upside potential in wave Y, absolutely, and the confirmation for that would be a break above 37.8 cents. I think if we see a break above 37.8, then we can get into the region around, well, yeah, 41.5 to 42.5 cents. Okay, and that's my update about ADA. Important to mention that we have yesterday, proudly, yeah, I'm very proud about that. We have yesterday launched our ADA Cardano MCO stake pool. So if you wanna delegate to MCO and basically stake with MCO your ADA and earn ADA, then yeah, check out the videos in the description. There is a link on how you can stake or you can delegate your ADA to the MCO stake pool. Very important, we never get hold of your ADA. You don't send your ADA to anyone. It is still in your wallet. Yeah, you own the ADA. They belong to you, they never leave your wallet, but they are delegated to the MCO stake pool. Important for transparency, we're not generating any rewards yet. It would require your support, please, because with your support we can grow the pool to a size where it will generate rewards. We can generate rewards already, but below a certain size of the pool, yeah, you're not really getting the blocks created, right? You're not really creating the blocks. You need a certain number of delegates or a certain amount of ADA staked, and that only works as a community. So would appreciate your support with that. Very excited. I think soon we are already we're getting closer to the 100,000 ADA now after a day, which is great. So we're growing and growing, which is good, but obviously it needs to grow much further. Okay, thanks for all your support. I hope you liked the update about ADA. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.